Hi, welcome to What's Happening. Here are the top 5 stories. Adamawa Governor Adamu of Adamawa State has faced backlash for appointing 47 media aides. He announced the appointment on Twitter after receiving permission from the State House of Assembly to appoint 50 special advisors. Fintiri had been relatively quiet since his press secretary was announced, but he faced criticism for not being active. The governor's decision to appoint a large number of media aides has been heavily criticized by internet users. And number 2, the relationship between organized labor and the Nigerian government has worsened after initially agreeing to end protests. Labor unions are planning a nationwide strike if their leaders are summoned for contempt of court. The government has accused the labor leaders of not following court orders and has filed a contempt of court application against them. The labor leaders have threatened to stop working if the government does not drop the lawsuit. Despite a court order prohibiting strikes, organized labor is unhappy with the negotiation process and the lack of relief measures. The planned strike has caused disruption in the country's economic and commercial activities. In response, the government has taken legal action against the labor leaders for contempt of court. At number 3, the government has instructed federal hospitals to withhold pay from doctors who are on strike. The government also wants hospitals to keep a record of doctors who are still willing to work. The doctors went on strike because the government did not meet their demands within the given deadline. The doctors are calling for various changes in healthcare policies and immediate payment of salary arrears. The government accuses the striking doctors of being insensitive. At number 4, the Acting Inspector General of Police Olukayode Ebetokun met with the Acting Controller General Nigerian Customs Service Adewale Adeniyi at the force headquarters in Abuja. The meeting provided an opportunity for both agencies to explore ways to enhance collaboration in all aspects of their operations, particularly in border control. The Force Public Relations Officer Olumiyiwa Adejobi stated that Ebetokun visited the Chairman of the Police Service Commission, Dr. Solomon Arase, to discuss important matters that would improve the relationship between the police force and the commission. At number 5, the United States Agency for International Development is warning African countries, including Nigeria, about the potential for higher food prices because Ukraine has stopped exporting food to Africa. The withdrawal of Russia from the Black Sea Grain Initiative has already caused global food prices to rise, particularly affecting developing countries that rely on grain imports from Ukraine. This has resulted in increased global food prices, which could lead to famine in lower-income nations like Nigeria. Despite discussions and an agreement in July 2022, Russia's decision not to renew the agreement due to sanctions has raised concerns about the food security of Ukraine and other developing nations, as it would prevent them from exporting grain to countries like Nigeria. That's all for now. See you next time on What's Happening.